Good morning, y'all. So it's a little brisk today. Y'all can see I got the toboggan on, got the jacket. I guess it's starting to get cold out here, y'all. So we gotta get mentally prepared for that. Not my most favorite time of year, but you know, I like the fall and all, but it's feel like it's going straight to winter. But of course, it should warm up tomorrow, be a little bit better. But yeah, y'all, we got the Freightliner home last night. So it's here, ready. Drove here pretty good. Gonna get started on these wheel seals. You can probably see these wheel seals leaking a little bit better. You see the splatter here and there. So we're gonna get crack-a-lacking on this thing hopefully today. I gotta make a few runs, get a few parts so that we can make sure that we get the job all together. Look at the infin, the G35 looking all clean and mean, sitting here in the driveway. We'll get back to that, but eventually. But like I said, we're gonna go pick up some parts so we can get this job done. But before we even do that, I think I'm gonna stop by Copart East and see about check out a few cars. So that's probably where we're gonna head first and foremost right at the gate. They got a sale today actually, so it's gonna be a quick little checkout, in and out hopefully, and then we'll move on to getting the part. Actually, before we can even use for that, I have to at least do this one job today. We got a tire we got to put on a truck somewhere, so we're gonna do that right after we leave Copart. Is that the plan anyway? We'll see how that goes. Get back with the guys at headquarters and see what they want to do. Trying to take care of that tire, and then we'll go proceeding into getting the rest of the tools to get this job done. I got a couple parts on order, supposed to get here today at different times of the day. Got to run around town, get a few pieces, and honestly that's been the whole kind of challenge with this job so far. Just getting the parts, starting out, it's been kind of a challenge, getting all the tools and all that. Things are less abundant when it comes to tractors as far as tools and parts go, because you need a certain caliber of tool, heavy duty tool that can go, big torque wrenches, specialty sockets. So anyway, y'all, we'll get more in depth. Let's hit this Copart auction and proceed with our day. Got a lot of things, full day ahead of us, so let's do it, y'all. All right, gang, so we made it here to Copart, and I've already found one of the cars we came here for today. So we're just trying to look for these cars real quick, y'all. Do a quick little preview. The sale is about to happen within a few hours or so, probably a couple hours. So we just want to go ahead and try and get a quick glance at these few cars that I've been contemplating on getting. This one does have a salvage title. It says vehicle overlay damage. I can't really make out what that says, but some type of damage. This is the only damage really that I've seen, kind of was able to notice from the pictures, which this ain't too much of a big deal. It does kind of look it got here, but this all can be replaced pretty easily. So not very extensive on the damage from what I can see, but we'll try and look a little closer. Main thing is does this thing start up? They kind of got some damage down here to the radio. This is a manual 6-speed, which are far and few to come by. Look like they did a little painting themselves with the trim pieces here. So that's kind of different. Let's see here. We can get this thing to power up or whatever. Okay. Do we have any power? No power, guys. Let's get up under this hood. Y'all know these are my little specialties right here. This car kind of looks like it's been lowered. It could just be that we're on this this gravel, dirt, these big rocks. This is the rev up engine in this car. If you guys know about the VQs, this is a rev up. You can see the dual cams here. Look like they did some valve cover work done to it. They got it painted red. So whoever had it looked like they might have stayed up on top of things. Let's check the oil. Oil has some good oil level, good amount of oil in there. Don't really see any damage here on the inside under the hood. These dipsticks are always a pain on these cars, y'all. But let's go ahead and get this thing in here. Like I said, guys, I'm just trying to get a quick little glance. I'm kind of disappointed already that it doesn't have battery power, so we may not get a true reading on our scanner with that being said, but I'm still going to take a chance and try to see what it runs like. Whatever, you know, we here. Coolant level looks good. Looks like the original. The battery doesn't look that old. It looks pretty clean, I will say. So not sure why it's dead. For the most part, everything looks good on here, I will say. It's pretty clean. Pretty clean. Let's give it some power though. See what it starts up. What it sounds like in the whole nine. That damage, I'm really not too concerned about. If that's the extent of it, that's all that I really see on it, guys. So, I'm not gonna lie, I'm already kind of liking it. Just off looking at it. And it sounds pretty good, really good actually. Sounds really good. Okay. Yeah, this thing sounds good. 144,000 miles. Definitely, this might be a good one from where it sounds. Yeah, I like it, guys. I like it. Yeah. Yep. Hooking up for the most part. Pretty clean interior. Don't look like we have our AC controls. I'm guessing it's due to the radio being messed up. That's kind of how these cars work. Somehow they got the climate control and the radio kind of all synced together. So this is the same thing that's wrong with my Infiniti. I need to replace the radio. One thing I don't like about this car is that it's salvaged, but from what it looks like, the extent of the damage is probably going to be due to that little quarter fender being damaged, which that shouldn't be too hard to come by. That and the rocker panel, you know what I'm saying, especially for this car. But all in all, this car is running pretty good. We'll see, guys. I may just mess around with it. We'll see. Keep an eye on it. Like I said, it's about to go through right now. It's at about, I think, $1,500. So yeah, it's about all the damage I see, man. Like, suspension looks pretty good for the most part. So all right, let's move on to the next car. I think this is enough for now. I dig it. Needless to say, I like this car. I'm liking it. I like it. I like it. I like it. We got the rev and the slip light on, but this shouldn't be too big of a deal. The seats are kind of rough and all, but typical G35 stuff right here for the seats to do that. But like I said, just keep an eye on it. Keep an eye on it, y'all. That's all we're gonna do here. See, when I see cars like this, it makes me regret selling all those parts that I had with the carbon fiber and all of that, because man, it would go right on this car and we'd be halfway there. So this box is somewhat situated. We'll move on to the next thing. All right, y'all. So this is the second car on the list. This one, although it's wrecked, it still has a clear title. So this just looks like the extent of the damage we're working with here. This bumper on the left side here has been hit, quarter fender, minor stuff. Aside from the door being a little damaged, but really dirty on the inside. Really dirty. So this one's gonna need a full detail. That plays a big role in things because this is time equals money. So, but let's see what this thing start like. Ooh, sound like we got power. Oh, not enough though. Not enough. We got some power, not enough power to even start it. So that's kind of not good. Not good. Not what we want anyway. This car needs a really good cleaning on the inside, y'all. So not really looking forward to that part. So it's got to get it for really cheap, and it doesn't start. So that means no codes. It's not too bad under the hood. For the most part, it's clean. You know, you got a little bit of oil on the valve cover, but that looks like maybe from where they were trying to fill it up. I don't see any other way oil will be leaking on the top up here. Not too bad. See, coolant. We got a coolant at the minimum level. Does have coolant. Let's see what it sounds like with this here jump box. Looks like they got some new suspension hardware going on the front. A lot of corrosion on this negative terminal. So this car doesn't look like it's been taken care of very well, y'all. I will say that. Tires on the rear, pretty worn. On the front, they're okay. Kind of low, but acceptable. Okay. It does start right up though. Sounds good too. Okay. Kind of like this car. This rate.
I don't know. Background of the photos. She's legally required to keep the originals until December in case her ex objects to any of the edits. Oh! But then she plans to hold a burning party and destroy it. I just should burn it before
Super scanner. We'll kick some giggles.
But I guess then you're contempt for it and then you can go to jail. Take me to jail for it. I'll spend a couple days in jail. Yeah, whatever.
Something might just be pending, y'all.
This is last bit of control.
For 25 years. 25 years, and he wants to keep the naked pictures of her? Yeah, I'll go to jail before you get to keep that. It's done with you right there.
What are they talking
Naked
about?
arm in arm, we shall go.
Oh, we got a little hiccup. But the scanner so far is showing everything is okay. We'll keep an eye on this one too, y'all. It sounds pretty healthy for the most part. It's running pretty good, it seems. So it seems. We got two on the list back to back, y'all. That is unusual, but it's humming. I think this will be a little quick, cheap little flipper. Just can't pay too much for it. Whoever had it, they didn't really clean it out. They're just kind of just letting it go, look like. I don't know. Interesting. So that's the walk around of the Sentra. For the most part, it looks pretty sound. Alright, so that's for the most part what I need to check out. I got one other one that I'm gonna glance at. I don't know if it sells today. It's supposed to have sold already. But I wasn't able to get here on Monday to check it out, so I didn't even mess around with it. But on our way out, we'll go check that one out, and then we're gonna hit the road, y'all, because y'all know we got that tractor waiting on us. Not only that, we still got this tire job we got to do, which I already got the download for it. So really, I need to be getting geared up to head that way. So that's what I'm about to go ahead and start dialing in on here in just a second. I think I've seen enough here. So let's proceed on to the next mission at hand. Okay, gang, real quick, we're gonna do a quick little walk around of this Camry. This is another one that I was contemplating on getting. This one has supposedly sold on Monday. Not sure if it did or not. I'm gonna have to follow back up with it and check on it. This car, I want to say, is salvaged. The only thing that I could really see that's wrong with this car is it's got some damage on the back. The bumper's a little gaped, but for the most part, it's just this back window's busted. That will salvage a car out, so I'm thinking that's why they salvage it. That will be a cheap and quick, easy fix. I mean, if you guys been watching my previous videos, you guys see I kind of did a similar situation with this with my Subaru. I had a Subaru Impreza. I had the similar thing going on with the back window was busted. So for the most part, what I've done was I replaced the windshield and was able to get it rebuilt. It was pretty easy, painless process. I mean, aside from, you know, I guess paying for the extra fees for getting the title rebuilt, this is an easy one to do. But we got glass in here. It does smell a little funny in here, like mildew. You know what I'm saying? I guess from when the window was busted, maybe it got a rain in here a few times, and but that's not really a major concern. This is something I could possibly get the smell out of if you just shampoo it real well, detail it a few times, and it'll come back smelling, you know, like new again. Do like the leather seats. This car does have current emissions, but it doesn't have any power. So it does have current emissions, guys. So all in all, it's to say it's supposed to be a good running and driving car. We got the hood latch kind of broke here, but it does open. It does work at least. Little chip on the dash there, if you guys can see it. A few little cosmetic things. I do like the leather interior. I'll note again, the seats are in really good shape. No rips or tears. Heated seats look like we got over here. There's a button for it. Yeah, guys, so let's see what we got going on. I will say it does have some rust I've noticed here, and here, which is not too bad. You know, you can still kind of fix that. Put a little Bondo on that. That's not too bad. You can kind of make that seamless if you wanted to. So looking up underneath it, it didn't look too bad. So let's see here. We got the V6, of course. Battery term's a little loose, but I think that battery's dead because we don't have any power whatsoever. And then taking a closer look, guys, look at this. It's kind of weird that they spray painted all that. Usually that's an indication, yeah, they're trying to hide something, and that's probably what they're trying to hide, this rust. And looking up under the hood, the rust is a little bit more than I thought. Let's check the oil on it. It's a little bit probably too rusty for my taste, to be honest with you. I think I'm gonna pass on this car. I didn't think it was that bad, but it's bad enough. So I don't even think I'm gonna waste any more time on this car. Let's just get out of here. We got 2 on the list. That's plenty enough. 2 Nissans. I can roll with that. I really wanted to get this car for my baby mom. She could use a car right about now, or a newer one of these. She's got one. It's been really good to us. This one's a little bit, I think, better. At least the model was, but it's not in better condition, of course. Look at this. You got rust here, all on the freaking bolts there. So, nah, I'll pass. Let's get out of here, y'all. We got that service call to get to. So I'm about to make that phone call and get that thing in motion so we can get back to our tractor at the lab. All right, y'all. I will catch you guys on the next go round.
This is a hot lot. Bonus time. Bonus time. Sold on approval.